Which one of you would like to receive a swift kick in the ass? Come on, maybe there is someone that has a need of a swift kick in the ass. Anybody?
I don't.
I promise I won't beat on you hard. Okay, relax. I have no intention in hurting anyone in this room. But the swift kick in the ass refers to a spark of motivation, the drive, the focus, to do something. Anybody of you had a situation in your life that you knew what you should do, how to do it, and that it has to be done right now? Anybody? Really? No one else? Okay, thank you. And today I would like to give to you 3 methods to deal with a situation like this. Lack of idea, motivation, or drive, or perhaps the courage. I would like to give these methods to you regarding to situations which I had in my life. The first one will be writing a speech. You should all know that I am a Toastmaster, a very dedicated Toastmaster. And about 2 weeks ago, I had a very difficult situation. I needed to write a speech for a contest. You know, a contest in Toastmasters like today? Yeah, that was today's speech. And I did all I could to find an idea for a speech. I drank coffee, drank yerba mate, cleared my desk, cleared my mind, meditated, used affirmations. I even searched the web for an idea, a topic. And nothing. Well, not completely nothing. I answered all my pending emails and wrote something funny on Facebook. But still, not even a word of my speech. And then, a few days later, out of nothing, out of the blue, under the shower, snap! I got the topic. And I wrote my speech in 30 minutes, from the beginning to the end. And it didn't even need any corrections. So how did I do it? I don't think the shower was the most important thing. What was more important was what happened before the shower. Anybody interested? What was that?
No.
Okay.
Not in details.
I will tell you about it later. Okay? The second situation is doing something you don't like doing or are afraid of doing, like house chores or a big project at work. Anybody had problems with that? There's something big to do, like a project, or you have the whole house to clean up. I can hear someone of you had the problem. Nice. Brian Tracy advises to eat a frog. Anybody French in the room? Anybody like frogs? Okay, so what's the method about? Brian Tracy says to get the toughest thing you have to do, if you must, divide it into smaller pieces and do it first. Eat the ugly frog. After you do that, every other thing will seem easy as child's play. Furthermore, after you eat the frog for the first time, and for the second time, and for the third time, you notice that accomplishing something you were afraid of doing, or didn't want to do it very much, gives you a lot of satisfaction. And that satisfaction gives you motivation to do it again and again and again. And to raise the bar, to do something more difficult, or something that you were even more afraid of.
I'll take it from, sorry.
Excuse me?
Sorry.
Okay, later. The third thing is working out and sticking to the diet. Anybody on a diet? Anybody on a diet? Okay, shy. Okay, we'll talk about it later. And how is it possible that I have trouble with working out and sticking to the diet? Maybe some of you know that in the last year I lost 22 kilograms in a row. So how is it possible if I have problems with sticking to the diet and doing workouts? I personally know a few Toastmasters that need me as a trainer to get a decent workout, or at least a phone call from me to go to the gym or to the swimming and get a decent workout. And that's interesting because this method is the simplest of all which I gave to you today. You just need to be completely clear and honest with yourself and answer one single, simple question. Why? why do I work out? Why do I need to work out? Why don't I want to work out? Do I have a good reason? A sickness? A real sickness? Perhaps a contusion? Or am I just lazy? Same thing with the diet. Why do I eat that? Is it nutritious? Does my body need it? Yeah, it's nutritious. Or is it just my hunger, my urge to eat something sweet? Good. You might say that in simplicity lies the genius, right? Simply do it. Eat the frog. Or, according to my first example, which one of you guessed what was the method in the first example? What I did was simply divert my focus to something else and allow my subconsciousness to give me the idea for the topic. The best idea I could ever have, isn't it? Or the third thing, let's go with kicking the ass from yourself, maybe from somebody else, and answering one simple question. That's the thing you should always do, no matter the methods, the situation. You should always, always be 100% clear with yourself. Thank you.